Estiva, this is GF Laserbolt from GamerFusion.com, and I've been getting a question asked quite often, so I decided to make a video, guys, on this topic. The question is, what weapons should I use when I'm doing the Thorn bounty? So for those of you who don't know what the Thorn bounty is, it's an exotic bounty that you're able to get once you turn in bounties. If you guys don't know how to get exotic bounties, then I'm going to annotate a video on this video right here. All you got to do is click that video and it'll tell you exactly how you can get the exotic bounty. Now, the exotic bounty consists of getting kills in the Crucible, and it's one of the most difficulties bounties I've seen in Destiny. It's pretty difficult to get just because it requires the falling. So you have to use void damage weapons in the Crucible, and you have to kill 500 people. But remember that death will slow the progress. So let's say you kill 10 people and you die 6 times, you will be docked down from 10 back to 4. So it's a struggle between getting kills and also doing that. So a lot of people ask me, Laser, what weapons do you recommend for doing this? So let's go off the bat and we'll go from primary, secondary, and to heavy. And I'll also let you guys know, if you guys don't have these particular weapons, what type of weapons you could pick. So first and foremost, for your primary, you're going to want to have the Atheon's Epilogue. Now this one right here is a weapon you get from doing the Vault of Glass. Let's say for some reason you do not have this weapon. This weapon requires you, it's pretty much, it shoots a lot of bullets, and that's just, you just want to overwhelm the enemy. You're not going to be able to do like too much damage if you're really up close. You're going to kind of want to stay a little bit back and just overwhelm the enemy with shots as much as possible. So that is what the Atheon's Epilogue. This one you get it from the Vault of Glass completion, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys already have this one. If you do not have the Atheon's Epilogue, but do have the Dark Below, then the Word of Crota is another weapon I would recommend. This one's pretty much a 3-shot headshot in Crucible. This is a really good weapon in the sense that it's just a 3-shot hand cannon, and it does really good damage in Crucible, so it's very effective. So those are the 2 guns I would probably go with. Now there are some other weapons you could probably pick up, which we'll go over after that, but those are the ones I primarily recommend for you guys to do this with, the Word of Crota or the Epilogue. I prefer the Epilogue. I'm more of an assault rifle myself, but you won't be using the Epilogue too much because you'll be using a secondary and the primary. So, I mean a secondary and a heavy. So, for my secondary, I know a lot of people have the Fellwinter's Light with void damage, so that's another one you could definitely pick up, and it will be very effective. You have a Plug 1. The Plug 1 is also a really good weapon that you're able to get either from a drop, which also has void, so you can get these from the white. You have the Purifier that you're also able to get with void, and I believe those are the ones you could probably get. I believe there's another, oh yeah, this one right here, the Final Rest 2, which is another fusion rifle that you're also able to get, you know, with void. Now, say you don't have these weapons, you're probably wondering, Laser, I do not have those weapons, what should I do? So we'll go over there right now. As far as heavy, I preferably like the corrective measure, but my setup would be definitely, would be my ideal setup, which would be the Atheon's Epilogue, a Fellwinter's Lie, or anything that has void like a fusion rifle or a shoddy, and the Truth. That would be the best setup, because this, with the Truth, you get 4 clips, so that's automatically 4 kills. You get 3 heavy drops, so that's automatically a total of 12 rockets. That's 12 kills. You could definitely pull off at least 12 kills, or maybe let's just say 10 kills. And if you die 2 times, then that would be very effective. So definitely the Truth. If you don't have the Truth, then I would go with the corrective measure. The corrective measure is another weapon you're definitely going to want to pick up from the Vault of Glass. Now, this is the setup I would definitely go with. So let's say let me just put this Plug 1 right here, and that's what I would pick. Let's say you guys don't have this weapon, then the first thing I would do is, if you guys play a lot of Crucible, I would go to the Crucible Master and visit him and say, hey, what's up, Crucible Master? Let's see what weapon you give me. So he has a couple weapons that are void. He has the Fallen. He has the Valedictorian, which is a rocket launcher with void. So if you don't have the Truth, come and pick this one up. This one has 2 magazines, which makes it really good. So that's a total of 6 bullets per each additional round. Now, if you have a armor that carries extra ammo, which I'm pretty sure the majority of you do, that's three mags for each individual rocket. So that should be very helpful. Then, if you don't have a shotgun, or you don't have the Fellwinter's Lie or the Plug 1 or anything like that, you can come and pick up the 2 to the Morgue. 2 to the Morgue is a really good weapon, because it has really good perks and actually really rolls just by picking this one up. And those are the ones you could do. So you could do secondary and heavy off of this one. There is no primary with Void, so I would definitely recommend those as a secondary. Now we're gonna go to the other guy, not this guy. I pressed the wrong button, but we're gonna be going to the Dead Orbit. But before that, we're gonna go to the New Monarchy, so it makes it a lot easier to get to New Monarchy. So with the New Monarchy guy, he only has one weapon, which is a heavy machine gun. If you don't have the corrective measure and you're more of a heavy machine gun, you're not too much of a rocket person. Usually people that use heavy machine guns tend to get a little bit more kills than the people with heavy. It's just that you're a little bit more vulnerable to dying. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the following. So he has, this one actually has really good rolls. This is the Prestige 6, I believe. And this one has the ability to, I like the fact that the perks, he has crowd control, and he has Hammer Forge and also counterbalance, making it a really good heavy machine gun. So if you're more of a machine gun person, then I would recommend that none the least. Now let's say you guys don't have any Crucible, right? You guys don't have any Crucible. You know, your Crucible's not rank 3 yet, and you can't purchase any weapons from there. Then let me give you guys what you could do. So right there, if you guys are more of a New Monarchy type of person, you can definitely pick up your, you know, your heavy from right there. But if you're a Dead Orbit or more of a not Dead Orbit or, you know, Vanguard, then I'm going to show you guys which ones you guys should definitely pick up. The reason I did these like this is because I want to make sure everybody has the right gear when they're going to the Crucible to die the least. And I'll give you guys some recommendations of what I think you guys should do when you guys are doing this bounty. Now, from here we have the following. So he has the Cryptid Dweller, which is, oh sorry, not the Cryptid Dweller, the Hide and Seek, which is another shoddy. This one has Void. Not so much good perks as the one from the Crucible Courtmaster, but still will, you know, it's a pretty good effective gun with the advantage of having the Void. So if you guys are New Monarchy, you can pick up your secondary weapon here. Now if you guys have your Vanguard, the Vanguard has some good stuff as well. He has the following. He has,
we are still okay.
Where is this guy? Here we go. Alright, so we have the MG-18A Hammer's Way. This one is another heavy machine gun. This one doesn't have too much of a good roll like the other one has. It does have crowd control. It has Snapshot Flare Magwell, which makes it really good. And it also has Rodeo. So this is actually not that bad. Rodeo, Flare Magwell, and crowd control. That's not actually a pretty bad build because you get the fast reload. You also get the Rodeo, which reduces the severity of the weapon's recoil, and kill with this weapon grants bonus damage, which makes it really good. So both of these weapons are pretty hefty and pretty good to pick up when you guys are doing it. And we'll go ahead and check out the Future Warcult, which is the last one in our weapons here that we can pick up. And if you guys have the following, if you guys have a Future Warcult, then you're definitely going to want to go. Apparently they don't have any Void weapons, so unfortunately you're only Dead Orbit, Vanguard, and New Monarchy and Crucible Master are the ones that have it. Now what do I recommend? How do you should play to get this bounty? My recommendation would be kind of hang back a little bit, especially if you have the epilogue or the Word of Crota. You probably don't want to be heading you know, shooting as, you know, far away as possible, and you're gonna want to rely primarily on your heavy and try to avoid dying, because this is pretty much based on the fact of you not dying. So just hang back a little bit, try to get 2 kills, wait for the heavy, try to get 4 kills from the heavy, you know, 3 kills from the heavy, then, you know, hang back a little bit, try to get 2 kills, maybe you died a bit between, and you're probably going to try to get an average of 10 kills per game and 2 deaths. That should be pretty sufficient enough to complete this bounty really fast, and you will have your Thorn. Well guys, I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and if it was, make sure you guys leave a comment and a like down below. And don't forget, if you guys have any questions, I'll make sure to answer them in the comment section. And don't forget, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.